Hi everybody. I know it's been a while since I've made a video and I don't really make them very much anymore, but today was just a special reason why I wanted to come to you all and just share a video with you instead of having to write it out. It was such an amazing thing that happened today that I just had to say it instead of write it. But many of you all know that our church is going through a transition. We've been without a building for quite a while, but we finally have been able to get into our new building back in August. It's a long story. That's another post, another video, but we have been working so hard, so diligently from June through now to be able to completely finalize our building and be able to call it home without us having to go over there and do work every day, every weekend. And it's been a really big challenge for our ministry. The work is a lot. The labor is plenty, and the harvest is plenty, and the laborers are few. And that's just the truth. People, have all kinds of reasons not to help. So there's been a limited amount of people who have been helping, but we're finally there. We're finally in a place where this Sunday we have our grand opening, and I'm so thankful that we are finally there. We're finally in our building, but even more thankful that after Sunday we won't have anything else to have to go back and go do every day. We can finally enjoy the fruits of our labor. We can finally sit in our classrooms, sit in our chairs, sit in our kitchen and cook food and just enjoy the beautiful building that God has blessed us with. But that's not even the reason for my video. Today I want to share with you all something that happened that's been just an answer to my prayers and also a reminder to always show Christ. So November 22nd, I came to Home Depot. I came to Home Depot to come and get appliances for our kitchen. And it was a smooth transaction. I ordered the 3 things that we needed, and delivery date was supposed to be December 1st. Well, today's December 20th. Every Monday since that day that I ordered, every Monday I have continued to receive emails from Home Depot that let me know that the order has been delayed. It's been rescheduled because of back order. Of course, we're living in a pandemic, and this is what it is. So I've been very frustrated. We had to delay our grand opening. This was part of the reason we had to delay it, because we just didn't have things that were being done within enough time. Lowe's with the carpet, Home Depot with the appliances, just different things that are back ordered or not enough workers to do the work. But anyway, so today, I've kind of had my final straw with this whole situation, and I've been talking to this manager he's been very helpful. He's been helping me out a lot, trying to do whatever he can to satisfy me as a customer. And so today I was planning to come in here and try to look at what they have on the floor that I could pick up and not have to wait for delivery, because we need it by now. We need it for Sunday, and of course we have Christmas in between, so it's going to be a crazy week. But I came in kind of already having some attitude. I kind of feel like I was going in there already with the pit bull attitude, like they better make this right, because I have been waiting for almost a month now for this to be done. And I was just I was already feeling that, want to make sure that I'm not going to back down, want to make sure that I'm not going to be weak. I want to make sure that I stand up for what we deserve. But the second that I walked in, like I barely walked in the door, and I wasn't wearing a mask, I was just walking in like that. But the lady that greeted me, I've never been greeted by anybody at Home Depot. You just walk in and you find your way around. But there was a lady at the door, and she greeted me, and she told me, she says, "You have a beautiful," she says, "You are so beautiful." She says, "You are such a beautiful young lady." And she told me, "You have a glow to you." And she said, "You must be a Jesus follower." And she says, "You must be one of God's children, because I can see it in your face." She says, "I can see God in you. I can see the light of Jesus in you. So I know that you must be one of his children." And it just threw me for a loop, because I did not expect that. I didn't think I was smiling, but I think I actually was smiling when I walked in the door. And of course, because I saw her, I smiled at her. And I said hi to her, but I was really surprised with her, giving me that beautiful compliment that I really needed to hear today. And when I when I walked away from her, I was just in tears, thinking like, you know what, that was God's reminder to me that no matter what happens with the appliances, no matter how things go, I cannot let my guard down. I cannot let the enemy try to work through me to be mean or to be demanding. We need to be kind to people that are working. They're working, they're doing their best, and they're short on workers everywhere. We know what's happening, and so it just made me feel like humbled. It made me feel like, you know what, I'm so glad that she saw that in me, and I need to always represent myself that way, because I represent more than Monica. I represent Jesus Christ, and I'm going there as somebody who's ordering stuff for a church. I couldn't go in there being ugly and mean. I had to go in there with the right frame of mind, the right spirit, the right heart. And I'm so grateful that God showed us favor, because after all that we've been going through, and the manager knew, his name's Carlos, and he knew the whole situation. He knew about the grand opening, he knew the delay, he knew everything. And so I walked in there and I began going toward that department. I just prayed for God's favor. I prayed that God would make a way for those appliances that we needed to be available, and to be discounted because of all the inconvenience. And I just praised my God, because not only were they available, thank God they're available. Danny and I can pick these up this afternoon, this evening. He'll be able to help me get them, and we can get them to the church. But we were able to, with all the numbers and all the discounts and all the apologies, I was able to save $600. And that is just through God, because, and they're even better brand appliances than what we originally ordered. So that is just such a God thing. I'm just so thankful that God came through, that God shined himself. He shined his face upon this whole situation, and he gave us favor, and I'm just grateful. And so I just wanted to share that with you all, because it was just so much more saying it than writing it out. I know this is long, I'm sorry about that, but I just wanted to share it with everybody, because I think that God is such a mighty God. And I know that I get disappointed about a lot of things in my life, a lot of things that don't go right. But I thank God so much, because in this situation and with our building and with our new home, I'm so grateful that God has just continued to show up and show off and show us who he is, and show us that he is giving us his favor. And in every little thing, the money, every little thing, he has provided. And he has been an amazing God that has been exceedingly and abundantly generous. And he's just gone beyond my belief of how much he can do. So keep that in mind this week, as you're thinking about Christmas and shopping, or like me, who has done nothing. I've been rushing today, trying to work, trying to shop, trying to do it all in one day. And but you know what, all of that doesn't even matter, because it's all about Jesus, and it's all about his sacrifice. He came to this earth for us. And I hope that you all will always know that. Those of you that are not believers, I hope that you will surrender your lives. I hope that you will give your hearts to Christ, because there's no better way to live than with Jesus Christ. So God bless you all, and have a wonderful week of Christmas, even if it's 80 degrees. And have a Merry Christmas. Love you all out there.